But Paramount, guys, wants to buy Warner Brothers. And you might think that sounds insane right now, right? After everything that's been happening over at Paramount. But, Skydance, I'm going to tell you right now, Skydance is actually backed by Larry Ellison. Now, of course, his son runs Skydance, but Larry Ellison is the chairman and co-founder of Oracle, one of the richest people in the world of the Ellison patriarchy. And he has actually helped Skydance get Paramount, and he's always wanted to run and own WB. It's been a whole thing. He's wanted WB. If you go back in time, you see that Larry talking about WB, saying he wants to buy it. So now he's trying to push forward to actually get WB to sell over to Paramount and merge them into one big, massive cohort of a freaking studio, which I'm like, dude, we don't need that. That's way too much power for one studio. And it could sidestep the WB's whole process with Superman, with James Gunn. Like, you know what happens when these things happening? It's like, oh, okay, we're just going to reboot it again. And that's not great. I'm just going to say that's not great, but it's actually it'll be the biggest studio in the fucking universe.
Right.
Yes, JR?
Brian, I don't think it'll happen for one reason. I don't think the government will allow it.
Well, we say that now, but you know what? There's like mergers go through sometimes, and we're like, how did that?
If they grease the right wheels, it'll happen.
Well, how did Fox get bought by Disney, and then Fox also bought Lucas, and they also bought Marvel? I mean, Disney owns all of that now. It's like such a massive studio.
Yeah, I remember when the rumors about Disney was first out. Everybody's like, the government ain't gonna let this happen. They're gonna have to sell off Marvel. They're gonna have to sell off this. They didn't have to sell off shit.
No, they're not that big. Like, there's still competition.
You're right. I'm just saying they might have run into a problem. That's all I'm saying.
There's still competition technically, even if they all were. As long as there's at least two companies, I feel like that's eventually what it's going to be. It's like Netflix and Apple, and that'll be it. I think, but for now, it's these old legacy studios kind of trying to eat each other.
Paramount's already worked with WB on a few things because they did Batman versus the Ninja Turtles a few years ago in animated form. Good movie.
Yeah. I love that. Amazing film. That's really cool. That's awesome, right? That's a good combination. It's a fucking good combination.
They had a good story involved with it too about the ooze and like.
Yeah, they did.
Rachel Gould, Shredder teaming up.
They should stay separate because I think that's what's great is that they're separate entities instead of just us all coming down to please two producer gods. Well, I think that's what might happen in this weird tech entertainment hybrid land we live in right now.
Bedtime story.
Well, given AI, maybe it'll all go out of business anyway. So.
Oh boy. Brandon, I was going to tell you this though too. It's like one thing that's been kind of crazy ever since Zaslav had bought, Warner Brothers. There was a thing going around that he was going to fix it up pretty much and then sell it off. And then so I'm like, maybe, there was a whole thing that came out when he first got it, and I'm like, maybe he's been thinking about it. They're already kind of splitting off the streaming service. Streaming services, Warner Bros. Adjacent. If they did do that, that's going to change Hollywood quite a bit, I would think, right? That's a freaking powerhouse.
That's very strange. I mean, but it's a lot of content. Like you were saying, it would disrupt a lot of the already in progress IP that they have. But I don't know. I mean, maybe they would. I mean, it comes down to these like really rich guys trying to negotiate with each other about these things that have been part of Hollywood history. And I guess, maybe I'm just an old grandpa when I'm like, Warner Brothers used to mean something. But I see it more than just a package to be bought.
100%. Yeah, but that's what they're looking at right now. So it's again their new bundle, their new Apple TV plus bundle. Bundle this with bundle that. Let's bundle them all together, guys. Bundle every studio, and then GR Waters can drink them down with his salty Gatorade. I don't know. GR, tell me about this. GR, what do you think about this? Are you excited about this? Do you think this? You were saying before that you don't think this could actually happen, that it would be shut down, right? So do you think the government would actually be like, no?
I think there's a possibility the government will step in, but as excuse me, as Brandon just said, the way things are going, probably not.
Would you want to? Do you think that? There's money there though, isn't there, Joe? There's always money in the banana stand. There's money there. They got so much money. And do you think that that's one thing that they're like, they get the deepest pockets ever now at Paramount? It's like, let's just try to put all the pieces on the board and see what we can pick up? Because it feels like that a little bit.
Yeah, well, they want control is what it comes down to. You know, more shit you control, the more power you have.
Yeah. Well, they're going to try to get
And that's why Disney buys everything.
Yeah.
Give me some popcorn.
Heavy. No.
Hell, probably Disney will try to buy them all when they're done.
Well,
That's what I mean. It's going to come down to that. That's what I'm saying. It's going to eventually be just two companies. As long as there's two, it's not a monopoly, right?
Two companies to rule them all. Two to guide them. And then, like, it's the biggest deals ever on the fucking block. Jordan looks super excited about
Paramount
this.
and the mouse.
Well, you know, Paramount's looking for their next big hit. I mean, all they got is Jurassic World and Star Trek.
No, sir, they do not. That's Universal. How dare you?
Is it?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
All they got is
Dino Man here.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Dinosaur expert.
You're right. So they don't even have Jurassic World. They got Transformers, which hasn't done shit for them in a few years.
Hey, girl.
Well, it's close to Jurassic World.
They're hoping to bring back Michael Bay to make some money. They got Ninja Turtles, which the last one was a hit critically, but I don't think it made a lot of money. And they got Star Trek, which is just streaming stuff. They're not making them any money.
They got all the Viacom stuff like South Park. They have the Twilight Zone,
yeah,
which I still watch.
I like the I like all that. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I think they want that DC universe probably. They're probably looking for the next big thing to make them some money because, well,
Batman and Optimus, man. That's a new movie. Batman and Optimus.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? That's a real thing?
No, it's not. No.
Oh my God.
You got excited.
I think with the failure of the Transformers, universe,
Jonathan, he got you like a fish.
I was like, holy crap, Batman's going to be driving like a literal transformer? Like the Batmobile turns into a robot? That's cool as hell.
You know it.
If they buy him, it might happen. Who knows? I think that could happen. I mean,
I think they're looking for a franchise again because with the failure of the last couple Transformers, with the failure of the last Fast and Furious that they banked on for how many years, they're looking for that next big. Or no, Fast and Furious was Universal. My bad. That's Universal too. See, I'm mixing these up because I'm already thinking two companies.
Fuck.
I'm already thinking two companies.
it's gonna be Optimus Prime versus Humphrey Bogart from Casablanca.
I'm just going to blank the fuck out. Watch that and love that all day. Sorry, Pepe, what did you say? I did not mean to speak over you. I'm just going to blank the fuck out.
Jonathan, what do you think about this too? Can this happen? Do you see any world where this becomes like what do we call? We're gonna call it Universal WB Plus or Paramount. Let's call it Paramount Plus. Paramount, Universal, Disney, Paramount, one studio rules them all.
I'd like to see. Okay, there we go. I can see everybody. Here's how I think this plays out. The lore, the story, the legacy, that's built in. I'd like to see everybody if I could. There we go.
He's directing now.
I know.
I have a thought, and GR, if you're done with me, then like say so, and then we'll move on. But this is not about anything other than money. But great work, GR. Thank you for adding value to my statement. If one company wants to buy,
come on, nobody's in the business to not make money, Jonathan. That's talking about stating the obvious.
Well said. Thank you, GR. I'll continue.
Hey, you barking up the wrong tree, son.
The legacy can change, can shift. The legacy will continue. Profit is what these big companies care about. And
he does likes to talk, Pepe. Let him go.
They're thinking generations down the line. So we look at this, we go, oh, it's a monopoly. Oh, this can't be right. Oh, everybody's, in this company is in control now of all these other companies. What it's really coming down to is we want these greedy, rich maybe they think they're creative, whatever people. We want these producers to make as much money as possible. We want them to do that because they're the ones funding the next iteration, the next chapter, the next feature film or episodic that hires people like us. Let's keep them going. You want to merge a company? Fine. The fan base can protest and go public and do their whole big thing and say, no, Superman can't merge with, I don't know, Optimus Prime or whatever. That's fine. But isn't it more important that the franchise keeps going? And these people at these upper echelon, these higher levels, they know how to keep brands going or to make as much money as possible and then kill it and turn it into like a legacy program, something where you don't get to see it now. It was in the past. And if you didn't catch it up to this point, now it's antiquity. Now it's history. And that creates more value. In other words, these studios are creating value.
But don't you think it's a slippery slope to have monster companies eating other monster companies, and then one that's a bigger monster comes and eats those two? And
According to what standard, though?
Just the idea that we need separate entities in place in order to keep
we have millions of entities. We are in the golden age of content creation. There are individuals in, not just off markets, but zero markets. Individuals who are making millions of dollars with their own YouTube channels or TikToks or whatever. These big studios, we need them to keep making the big movies and the big decisions. And you know what? In business, sometimes you're going to make a decision that doesn't work. But was it Paramount buying Warner Brothers? You don't buy a company because you think that company's worthless.
No.
You don't buy a brand because you think that brand is going in the toilet. You buy it because you go, there's real value here, and I can increase the value for the audience and the profit for myself. They're going to enhance what the Warner Brothers properties are, not take away from it. They're going to enhance it.
Maybe, Jonathan, but like it's always the worry about like consolidating
is this
power.
A transition, or are you really talking to me?
No, I'm talking to you. It's all about consolidating power. Like consolidating power. Sometimes I think it just it goes away from the creativeness. Sometimes, like it's like when one machine runs all of Hollywood, then it's like whatever they say is going to be like what we're going to get. Like I feel like competition leads to better quality projects. If Superman does great, then Warner Brothers, Disney's like, I got to make our Marvel stuff better. You know what I mean? If it all becomes one house,
Mr. Beast under contract with?
Well, nobody. But that's also the Wicked Wild Wild West over there in YouTube's.
But
so Wild West.
But in terms. In terms of
you run to one company and everything falls apart.
Yeah, I'm fine with maybe
that's why the government.
If setting a precedent, that's the thing.
Well, look what happened in the phone business. You didn't have Apple and all these companies. There was one phone company. I worked for them during the breakup, AT&T. And they thought they were doing a smart thing to let the government break them up. That's why they quit fighting. And as soon as they did, they realized they totally fucked up.
But you don't know how many millionaires were made by taking.
I have a friend that was made a millionaire out of that breakup.
Okay, so perhaps
because if you had AT&T stock, if you had one share. Mm-hmm. When they split the companies into the what was it, 9, I think, you got a share in every company. And a friend of mine had almost 100,000 or 200,000 shares of AT&T stock and became a millionaire overnight because he had all that stock in all those companies.
What?
Which is wonderful. What I was going to say is there should be one person or one team, I don't know, that is in charge of preserving the legacy that the initial whatever brand, team, founder set out to preserve.
I'm all about keeping legacy, man.
I'm almost there.
There's an FFC chance of that one.
I'm almost there. It's 10 seconds, less than. Part of the contract, part of the agreement should be that the legacy stays intact and that any decision made by the other purchasing
That's
company.
10.
Thank you, GR. Great job.
You said or less. You said or less. So it's time to shut the fuck up and move on.
Technical director.
I know.
Well
It's
done.
like from the booth.
Well done, technical director.
Salty Friday.
Yeah. What I'm saying though is.
Oh, you're done, Jonathan. Jonathan, you're done.
Let him wrap it up, GR. Let him wrap it up.
Nope, yeah, make a point.
His wrap up takes longer than his show.
Very clear.
Jonathan, what's your wrap up?
Well, I don't know. The technical director has been yelling at me, and there's nothing I enjoy more than old white men screaming at me. That's one of my favorite things. So,
I haven't started screaming yet, bitch.
What the fuck are you? Did you just say that?
The guy in the booth. The old man in the booth is telling you to wrap it up.
I'm laughing. I don't even know how to feel. I love GR dearly. I really do. And I think you are playing so deeply into your character that I don't even want to fight it.
I'm supposed to. That's what they pay me for.
I'm going to say yes, sir.
You get paid, motherfucker?
Damn.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh,
So
yeah.
happy to have you back.
I get another bottle of Haterade.
It's in Fig Newtons.
Humbalicious.
All I'm saying is this is all about money, and if
See, you could have how short that was. You just said it.
thank you, GR. I learned something new from you every day.
Bullshit.
Nothing but love out here, guys. Nothing but love. Tron 3, like he says.
Tomorrow.
Why is the chat? The chat is not into this. They're just like, let's start talking about something else.
All right, let's move on.
Can I say, if we're going to merge, think about the one exciting thing about merging companies that, talking about the bats, the capitals, money, all that shit. But like, the fun part is the crossovers. Like if Universal mixed with Paramount, we could get Fast and the Furious and fucking Optimus Prime. Like I said about this morning.
That's why I'm a nerd.
Optimus.
Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious already went to space, so that's already set up for Fast and the Furious meets Star Trek.
No.
Jordan,
It's all about space.
Jordan, why did they
Why'd
not?
you do this?
Jordan,
Beam me up, Scotty.
Why did they not move forward with the Silverhawks movie?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. Must not have been too many people out there that remember it like us.
I drink
there
so I can get
were
through
a
this
lot of
bullshit.
people born in the 80s and 90s. I feel like that could have made billions of dollars. Why did they not do that?
It would have made
I love
exactly $14 because you would be the only people in the theater.
Oh boy!
We're talking about the theater, all right?
Kind of like if they made Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Oh my God!
I think our viewers are hooked on Tron 3 and don't want anything else.
I really
you
want to see
mean?
Tron 3.
Let's talk about Tron 3.
You don't think our viewers care about a leverage buyout as a main topic?
Oh what? Wait, what did he say?
You don't think our main viewers care about a leveraged buyout for the topic?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love.
They don't care where their movies come from as long as they're good to
I
watch
think
them.
that
That's the most interesting thing in the
Brandon,
world.
I have to agree with you. I don't think they give a shit about it.
I'm gonna take a nap if we don't move on.
Let's move. That's been fun. Thanks for hearing me out.
No.
Anyways,
Okay.
guys.
I'm very interested in it as well. I have to say, it is a very interesting topic to talk about for me. But I get that Tron 3 is way cooler.
I'm with Queen. I want a Thundercats movie. Where the fuck has that been? They've been,
They said they
in
were gonna
development
make one,
for
Thundercats,
like 10 years.
ho!
Oh, they were supposed to a long time ago. They were supposed to a long fucking time ago.
That's been like 15 years in development hell.
Why didn't that happen? That's the question. Why didn't that happen?
Because they made the movie Cats and they realized how weird it looked and they're like, ugh, fuck.
Oh boy,
That's not why. That's because
That would do it.
Say please.
okay is what I'll say. Okay.
I worked on. I was working on a movie back in Michigan before I even lived here, like 18 years ago, 17 years ago, and they were casting Thundercats at that
Yeah,
point.
you're telling me that.
And Sam Huntington was going to play Lion-O.
That's right.
And he was cast and he had the contract and I was talking to him about it. I was like, fucking Thundercats. He's like, you can't really say anything about it. So we're still working through everything. I think Idris Elba was supposed to come in for Panthro.
Oh, man, that's perfect casting. Perfect casting.
And then like all of a sudden it all fucking fell apart. You know?
I know.
I don't know if the CGI was ready for Thundercats that long ago.
These people are fucking horrible.
No, they weren't. Not even close.
Who was the production company that was behind Thundercats?
Oh fuck. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea.
Probably one that ain't around anymore. I wonder who owns it now. Is that a Paramount thing?
Salty Productions. That's who owns it right now.
Well, I'm googling.
Yeah.
What if Paramount? What if Paramount bought it?
Hater rating, Brian.
Hater rating.
I just want to put it out to. I want to put it out to Paramount right now. KRUSE CONTROL is available to buy at $500 million.
Warner Brothers owns Thundercats.
That's ridiculous, Brandon. We're not available to buy, but you can hire us as consultants for $2.5 million per panelist.
There you are.
I thought Jonathan was going to say per word.
This is how we do it.
I like that too. Yeah, that's a good rate.
Didn't you guys say that you wanted a ramp up?
I definitely like that per word.
I want it bad, right, Pepestar?
We've some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are, buddy. Yeah, we are.
I didn't. Nope, I can't say that. Keep going.
Come on, Jonathan. Anyways.
I'll put it this way. You don't get rich by mincing words and by holding back.
Oh my God, there's a company I haven't heard in a long time. Remember that slogan at the Deek?
Yeah.
Wow. I think it was Deek.
Because it looked like Dick.
And every time it show up, you look at your buddies, you'd be like, they said it wrong. They said it wrong, right?
Deek.
Why are you talking about this?
Hey, whoever came up with that knew what they were doing. You damn well know it.
Mr. Deek.
Oh, yes, they did. You know that.
It's like he fought his whole life. Mr. Dick fought his whole life to be called. It's pronounced Deek. God damn.
One day your favorite superhero cartoons are going to start and finish with my name pronounced correctly.
One day.
Sort of thing.
Right. Yeah, where's that guy?
He is gone forever.
He's just in
his retirement home.
Anyways, guys, so the Paramount might be buying WB. That's a whole thing going down. We'll wait and find out very soon. I'm not really sure, guys, if I believe that shit yet. But at the end of the day, those are deep pockets and deep pockets.
At the end of the day, KRUSE CONTROL will be talking about Paramount again for the next 5 fucking years.
That's some nasty shit, but I'll pee on you.
We do business discussions on this show sometimes. Everyone's
forever.
Correct.
Yep. Damn.
That shit'll get you on Dateline. Fuck around and find out. That shit'll get you on Dateline. Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.